Hey everybody, good afternoon. Welcome to Bull City Hangout. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, that's Durham, North Carolina's online community paper. With Bull City Hangout, I'll tell you what's happening and today and tomorrow, because today is Saturday after all. I don't do the show on Sunday, at least not for now. So I'll tell you what's happening in the Bull City, and then I invite you to join me on camera and hang out, share information, etc., etc. Let us start out with the the Word page. That is a nonprofit and governmental information page of the Durham Skywriter, which you can find at durhamskywriter.com. I invite you to explore the whole publication. And as you know, if you're a regular reader of the Durham Skywriter, the first week is what I call production week. So you're going to see some old information being replaced by new May information, and also covering up to the second week in June all week. Okay, now, New Visions of Africa restaurant. They're right next door to W.D. Hill on Fayetteville Street. As you might know, on weekdays they give away food. That's meals from 3 until 6, no age requirement at all. But I'm telling you today that on Sundays they have grocery giveaways, and you can choose from boxes and boxes of great stuff. We're talking coffee, we're talking fresh fruits, vegetables, we're talking whatever they come up with, and usually it's a lot. So you have to be there by 12:30. They give away the food at 1, but you have to sign in. I think they have to keep records for, I guess, the people the federal program is providing the food. So they need names and ages, no big deal. So be there by 12:30, and again, that is tomorrow, 12:30, and get your groceries from New Visions of Africa restaurant. Alrighty, now let me go to the praise page. After all, it is Saturday. Okay, a couple things going on. Let's see. Yes. Tonight, Jamaat Ibad ar-Rahman is holding their virtual fundraiser. That's going to be tonight from 6 until 9. And this is to help support their community programs, including their COVID-19 food drive. I think that's being run by the young ladies of the congregation. Also, their ongoing rebuilding project. There's going to be a recitation from the Quran and also inspirational speakers. So the links can be found on the praise page. And I said plural because there's a link for getting the Facebook Live and YouTube links. It's going to be simulcast. And also there's a link for making your donation. And again, it's on the praise page. Jamaat Ibad ar-Rahman's virtual fundraiser tonight from 6 until 9. All righty, now this is happening tomorrow. The Jewish Federation at the Levin JCC, Judea Reform, and Bethel Synagogue are all partnering together to co-host What's Next for Middle East Diplomacy. That's going to be a presentation by Congressman David Price. Again, that's tomorrow, not today. Tomorrow from 10:30 in the morning until noon. And then they do welcome your questions. The link for signing up and also for getting the link to watch live can be found on the praise page. And also, I believe it's on the Let's Go page as well. So be sure to check that out. Now let me go to let me do this real quick. Let me just post the link for joining me on camera for those of you who might want to hang out afterwards. Alrighty. Okay, now let's go to the how-to page. There's a new feature on the how-to page where you can show off your skills in the kitchen, since so many of us, because we're stuck inside, we are rediscovering our kitchens. We're, in my case, learning how to cook. Some people are rediscovering their skills, making cakes, pies, extravagant things, getting back to, eating better. Because after all, homemade is almost always better than store-bought, and definitely better than fast food. So here's what I'm asking you to do. I'm asking you to share a recipe. Now, don't give away your family secrets, but feel free to share a recipe that you think is all right to share. And also take a picture of yourself. Doesn't have to be a fancy picture. Take a picture with your phone of yourself with whatever dish it is that you have made, and email it to durhamskywriter@gmail.com. and then you can send the picture as an attachment. And that would be super awesome. So I started it off. So this is my skillet cornbread right there. Excuse the glare, there might be a bit of glare right in front of the back door. So there's the skillet cornbread, the recipe, and a picture of some golden brown cornbread. Yes. So send in your recipes and pictures. I'd love to share them. Also, if you do so, I will be sharing this in the Durham Skywriter, as you just saw, but also on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page to encourage more people to have fun in the kitchen. All right. Looking forward to hearing from you. Now let's go to the Let's Go page. And it's already afternoon, so farmers markets are closed. But I just wanted to say how happy I am that the Durham Farmers Market, which is downtown in Durham Central Park, today was their grand opening, reopening. So they will be in operation on Saturdays from 8 until noon. And I'm sure they want you to wear your masks and to practice social distancing, et cetera, et cetera. Now, the South Durham Farmers Market, they've been open, I believe, all winter. So their hours were 10 until noon. And as of today, their hours are now, running their summer hour program. So 8 until noon, that's the South Durham Farmers Market. So both are open. I don't know about the Durham Roots Farmers Market. I'm going to check on that. That was at Northgate. I think they moved to Brightleaf last year. And I think I saw a headline that Northgate is closed for good. I'm not sure about that. I hope it's not true. I know they're in trouble. I'm going to check on that right after I leave the air today. Because that's bad news if that's true. That's good. Okay, now let's see what's going on. Let's go page. I told you this yesterday that Iglesia Episcopal El Buen Pastor de Durham Church had a food giveaway today. I want to just give them a shout out. I really appreciate it. They're looking after the community like that, giving away food this morning from 8 until 11. So I appreciate that. Throw them a shout out. And also, I'm happy to see Preservation Durham. They're back in business in terms of their tours. Today was their Durham Mural bike tour. I will be listing their tours, always. They start at the farmers market on the corner of Hunt and Foster. Today was the bike tour where they can look at the murals, et cetera, et cetera. And then I'll list the other tours as well. Usually it's every Saturday at 10 o'clock. Of course, you meet at 9:45 so you don't get left behind. Alrighty, so I'm going to show that. Also, they have a new partner, by the way. It was Preservation and the Natural Museum, but the Museum of Durham History, they've jumped into the fray, so they're also partnering with Preservation Durham to present the tours. That's cool. Okay, I mentioned the What's Next for Middle East Diplomacy. I listed that a minute ago. That's going to take place tomorrow, 10:30, online. That's something that you might want to watch. Now, this is also happening tomorrow. The International Association for Near-Death Studies. That's pretty wild right there. They're going to hold an online sharing session tomorrow night from 8 until 9:30 p.m. There is an admission fee. It's online, but there is an admission fee of $5. They want you to share your story and talk about how your near-death experience, how it affected you. My mom actually had one right before she died, 3 weeks before she died. I was sitting there with her because the hospital told me to rush over that this was going to be her last night, so they thought. And I was sitting at her bedside, and they kept shooing me out of the room. Alarms are going off, and they were, I guess, restarting her heart, or whatever they were doing. I don't know what was going on. But the next morning, she told me that her doctor said that she was, how can I put it? This was an older doctor too, so he had like thousands of patients through the years. And he said that my mom was the only patient that I think died, or how do you put it? The closest that she came to death of any of his patients, something like that. And the experience it was pretty wild. She described it to me. She said she saw my little brother who died years ago at age 21. And so this stuff is interesting. Anyway, again, to repeat, the International Association for Near-Death Studies will be holding a sharing session tomorrow from 8 until 9:30. And you can watch it. You can get information on the Facebook event page. And then there's a link for you to click, pay, and also to attend the sharing session. All righty. I think I'll just mention this Monday as well. But as you know, the City Council meets first Mondays, so they will have their first excuse me, first meeting of the month, virtual meeting. That's going to be this Monday, 7 o'clock. I'll talk more about that on Monday. Weather report. It is perfection. It is 66 degrees. It's sunny. It's absolutely perfect. It's going up to 75, which is even more perfect if that's possible. It's going to be sunny all day long. And I'll bet you the garden centers are going to be flooded if they're not flooded already. Just wear your mask. Don't forget. Don't let up. Practice your social distancing. I know people are getting sick of it, but I want you to stay safe. Um, like I said earlier, I know people who have actually died of COVID-19. It's for real. So be safe. Tomorrow is going to be 84 and sunny. That's even more perfect. What can I say? So I don't think anybody's going to join me today. After all, it is Saturday, and no one has clicked on the link. But I do welcome you watching the replay. I invite you to read the Durham Skywriter, that's Durham, North Carolina's online community paper at durhamskywriter.com. I would like for you to share information. I'll tell you, I really need your help because it's really hard to keep up with online events. I do a search on Facebook and Eventbrite, and somehow, I don't understand the algorithms, but somehow events pop up like at the last second. After I've been doing a search all day long, I miss things. I don't know why. I don't know how all this works with Facebook and Eventbrite and Twitter or whatever. So if you know that you're putting on an event soon online, or you know of an event, just alert me. I would love that. On Twitter, you can find me on Twitter. It's the quickest way, at Durham Skywriter. Also, you can email information to durhamskywriter@gmail.com. And I would just love that because Durham Skywriter is kind of like I'm curating everything having to do with Durham, so that there's one place you can go to find everything you need. There's different pages like health, page for kids, page for seniors, praise page, as you know, how to, I mentioned that as well. Let's go. There's a page, let's see, I'm missing something. There's a sports page. Did I mention the health page? And of course, the cover story has all kinds of tips and alerts regarding COVID-19. And will stay that way for the next few months until all this blows over. If it blows over, and I hope it does. Enjoy yourself. You have a beautiful weekend, and I will see you Monday. There will be no Bull City Hangout tomorrow, but that's okay. It is Sunday. That's my day of rest, so to speak. So I'll see you Monday. Enjoy yourself and enjoy this fabulous weather. Ciao for now.